All right, good morning, guys. It is currently 9:20 for me right now where I'm at, and I wanted to record this video and show you how I would revise shop drawings. So I drew up these shop drawings and I submitted them to the engineer, and he came back to me with the drawing and he said that I'm missing a couple details. So, just for context, um, over here, as you can see, from C to C.1, this wall goes straight. From C1 to C.2, it goes at a 45-degree angle. And then from C2 to D, it goes straight again. So because this is a two-dimensional drawing, you can't really tell, but this wall is at a 45-degree angle. And then here, if we go to page A007, you can see I drew up the detail with the dimension of the wall, but I only added a detail, top view detail of the outside corner, but I have no detail for the inside corner. So the engineer, he came back to me and he said to um, pretty much create a detail like this one, but for the inside corner. So this detail over here, 3 A006, is for this corner over here, but we are missing a detail for this one here. So um, this is why I wanted to make this video, is to show you how I would revise something like this, how I would come back to the engineer and give him the detail that he is looking for. So let's just wait for this to save and exit while we're waiting. So for something like that, I would normally go to a different project, and I just created this. I just named it whatever, just so I can go in there and create my drawing in there, and then I'll go and paste it I'll copy it and paste it into the new or the full shop drawing. So what I did was I created, let me find the template here. Oh, also, before you draw templates, you have to draw something because Canvas has to be activated. So this is the outside corner that I drew. So what I did was I went and I copied that detail, and I'm going to use this same exact, all of this is going to be the same, and I'm just going to reuse all of this stuff back into creating the detail that I need. Okay, so let's get started. So something like this, let me just get rid of all of this here. I'm just moving stuff that I don't need, or at least I don't need them yet. Let me just delete all of this. Now let's move this out over here. Just gonna do this. And while I can, I'm gonna save this screw because I'll use it later. Again, and everything else I'll just delete. Yeah. Apologies. Delete this here. Delete this. So now what I'm doing is just deleting everything I don't need, since the wall is, the details for the niche panels are going to be on the other side of the wall, so I technically don't need any of this right now. Just delete this here, delete this. Alright, so now let's clean this up. Zoom in, select this, delete this. So I'll probably save this one hat channel. just like this. I'll put it here. Let me move it to this side here. That way everything I'm saving is nice and neat over there. So over here, so right now you guys can see pretty much the full process of how something like this would work. Let me just delete this. Just like that. Select all of this, delete it. So I'm gonna actually save this screw also. That's a self-tapper. Delete all of this. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the website that I'm using is called Dice CAD, which works very nice for me. It's perfect for what I need it for. So I think this side is done. Let me just okay, yeah, I think this side is done. I'll just move this to the left since I'm gonna be rotating the whole drawing. That side's gonna be now on the left. I'm gonna copy all of this and I'm gonna rotate it that way. Oh, wrong way. I'm gonna rotate it so that now this side is gonna be nice and straight for me to work with. So let me think first. I'm gonna save this also, that way I don't have to redraw everything again. Delete this, delete this. Let me think first. So I saved myself a head channel. Okay, so now let's move this out from here. And we're gonna clean this side up first. A little too much. There we go. Selecting all of this and deleting it because I don't need it. Yeah, that's probably not reachable. That's fine. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Oh, wait, let me clean the wall now. Delete. Undo. All right. So my wall is all cleaned up and I'm ready. So this, yeah, let me move this to the left. Now this is going to be on the left side. All right, I'm ready to rotate this whole thing now. All the way around, 360-degree turn. So all I'm doing is pressing Command L. I don't know what that is for Windows, but I'm sure it works for Windows also. And I'm just gonna leave it like this. Now, next thing is I need my hatching. So let me actually do this. I'm gonna move this out here, select, duplicate. Now I have two of these. I'm gonna move this in here, move this in here, like this. I'm gonna zoom in. And connect it back, just like so. So that's my hat channel. And I'll probably need like 10 of them, I would assume, for a wall like this, for a detail like this. I'm just gonna duplicate it a couple times. How much do I have? 8 so far. Let's duplicate this one more last time. There we go. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move these here. Take one more. And we're gonna start slapping the head channels back to the wall on the inside. So first one's obviously gonna go in the corner. So before I do that, let me just move these approximately. Will there be? Move this in here. Move this in here. Something like this. All right. So how would I space the hat channel to be 16 inches apart? I will show you guys right now. So one nice thing about this shop drawing tool is if I choose to draw a polyline or anything, what I can do is I can press to start, right? And then I type in 16 inches. And it's not going to let me draw any further than 16 inches. So now I can use this as a guide, and I know exactly where my hat channel is supposed to go if I want them 16 inches spaced apart, center to center. So just like that, move this in here, and slap this side in here, just like so. One more. There we go. I'm just gonna delete this for now. Ooh, I need one more actually, if I want to put the corner in its place. So this one's gonna go on this wall, so I'm gonna rotate it just like this and slap it in there. So now, for the next thing, I need to draw 3 inches. This should be fun. It's way too long. 2 inches. There we go. Let me draw another one. Now I'm gonna rotate this one. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Just like so. I'm gonna change the color of this to like purple or something. I think. Where do I have purple? Here. Do it purple, yeah. And slap it in here, just like so. Now I need to draw double flange backer rod. I'll do it in red. And so I need it, I think it's 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. Yeah. Oh no, it's 3/8 of an inch. Delete this. Start again. 3/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch. There we go. And I'm going to delete this. Draw a red line. I think it's 1.5 inches. No, yeah, 1.5 inches. Nope, it's definitely not 1.5 inches. 1 inch. I think it's 3/4 of an inch. That looks about right. Let me draw another one. I'm gonna move this in here and rotate this. Oh, actually, like halfway. So this, trying to think here how this is supposed to look like. I think it's something like this. No. So this will go in here, and this needs to stay straight. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like, and we're just gonna move it in to here and slap it in there. All right, now I think we are ready to move. Let me just do this. I'm gonna select this and move it out. Rotate it all the way around, just like this. Select it all. Move it closer. Zoom in. Delete this. Delete this. And just slap it in there. Now I'm gonna cut it. Undo. So one thing I noticed about this website is if you move something with the marquees box, it's not gonna cut the lines automatically. You have to go and draw something over it in order for the lines to get cut. Alright, now that we're ready, we are gonna drop this in here, just like so. I think we gotta make this longer. I think it's 3/8. I think I drew I think it's 3/8 of an inch by like 3/4 of an inch. Like that. Let me just select this, delete it, delete it, delete it. And then rotate this like so. And then slap it back inside. Yeah, that's how a double flange backer rod looks like. So there we go. This is what our wall is looking like right now. So now let me do this. I'm gonna duplicate a bunch of these screws. Just zoom out a little bit. I'm gonna move these guys away and just duplicate these. Drop, duplicate, and drop them all here. Let me just do the same for these. So all I'm doing now is just creating a lot of them. That way I have them ready. So I don't have to duplicate every single one all the time. So here I'll need now 2 tapcons here, 2 tapcons here, 2 tapcons here, 2 tapcons here, and 2 more here. Then I'll need 1 over here, 1 over here, 1 over here, 1 over here, and 2 more in the corner. Alright, now let's zoom back in and place them all back in their spots, just like so. So these are tapcons that are holding the furring together. And the red ones are self-tappers that hold the panels to um, the furring. There we go. So this side is almost complete. All I need to do now is, let me do this. I'm gonna draw a straight line. But before I do that, I'm gonna match it to this color. Okay, now I'm gonna draw the straight line going up and another one, same exact thing. I select it. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to delete this side and this side. Move this in here and move this in here. And now I can select the whole thing, duplicate it, drop it here, and then move it in here. So now, yeah, like I mentioned before, just because I moved this in here, it's not going to cut the lines. So I have to actually draw over the lines that I'm trying to cut. And then after that, if I select it, they're now cut. So there we go. So this side is pretty much complete. It's 100% done. Now let's do the same thing on this side. And our detail is going to be complete. Let me see, is it left? Yes, it's left. All right, now let's move this up closer, just like so. I'll need 4 hat channels here, I believe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, as a guide, change the color back to black. As my 16-inch guide, I'm gonna use, what am I trying to do? That's right. Let me do 16 inches again. 16 inches. Move this up. And now I'm gonna select this, approximately space it the same way as it's on that side. And then I'm gonna use my guide here to put the other channels in their place. Let me now create this, rotate it 1 time, delete this, move this in here, just like so. Cut the lines, because like I said before, they're not going to cut just because I put something on top. Undo, select this, delete it, delete it. There we go. Cleaned it up. Now I'm going to move the whole detail back into the wall. This Michika panel. And just I'm gonna place it nice and neat in here. Before I forgot about it, I'll draw the caulk joint right away, the sealant joint, and delete this. I'm trying to delete, yeah, there we go. There we go, that's nice. So that's a sealing joint over there. All right, so the next thing is, let me just do this now. Actually, I can just, first of all, I don't need any more of these head channels. All of these screws, I can move them to this side. I'm gonna move this in here where I'm gonna cut it. Move my screw, I need 2 in here, and then 1 on each head channel, holding the clips to the wall. Two top cons here, 2 more over here. And 2 last tap cons here. Alright, now I'm ready to finish everything off. I'm gonna cut my line here and here. I'm going to delete this and this. Oh, I didn't cut it all the way. So yeah, sometimes if you have lines layering on top of each other, it's not gonna delete them, select them properly, which is fine. You can just do this again. Just cut it one more time. And then when you select it, as you can see, it does it nice and neat, cut where you want it. Just moving in all the tab cons, back inside, where they're supposed to be. All right, I think I'm done. So now I can delete all of these extra screws that I have here. If I clear the page, get rid of the grid, as you see, now we have an inside corner detail. So but this detail, as you see, it's not in the main shop drawing that I drew up. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna select it, save as template, and I'm gonna name it Nichiha inside corner detail revision, or no, I'll just name it, or no, I'll just give it a bunch of numbers. There we go, save it. It's going to take a couple seconds, but you'll see there's going to be a message that, there it is, template saved. So now, it saves it true to scale, by the way. So I drew it on 1 inch equals 1 foot over here, because that's what all the other details that I have were drawn in. So now if we exit out and we go to the other project, the main project, this one here. If we go in here, I'll give it a second to load. If we go in here, I'm just gonna do this right away, page 8006, and then we find our template that we made. Um, Here it is. We can just go ahead and drop it in here, and that is it. Now we have our detail in this one also, the inside corner detail. Um, so like I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but this website, it draws the canvas and everything according to ArcD size paper, which is 36 inches by 24 inches from top to bottom and 36 from side to side. It also has a template here already for what a blueprint is supposed to look like or a shop drawing is supposed to look like. This, you add your logo, your company logo to the website, to your account, and it puts your company logo in the top right of each of your blueprints that you made. And then when you download, you just click this button over here. And if I go to my downloads now, as you can see, if we scroll down to page 8006, here's our new detail that we draw. Obviously, I'm going to mark it up. I'm going to add the scale, details, all of that. That's pretty simple to do. But yeah, if I go to info about this PDF, as you see, it's 36 by 24. So it's true to scale. It draws true to scale. 1 inch equals 1 foot. But other than that, that's pretty much it. This video is to explain and show how I would make shop drawings or revisions for my shop drawings. And if you guys are interested, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Try it out. I think for me, it was perfect. It worked really nice for me. Also, just wanted a quick mention. I'm not sponsored by this website or whoever owns this website, or I'm not getting paid to make this video in any way. I'm just sharing something that worked for me, and it can work for you also, possibly. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, subscribe, leave a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm show this video to more contractors who need this information. And also, I did want to mention, if you're this far down in the video, let me know in the comments down below if you need shop drawings drawn up for you. If you need a detail or anything like that, let me know and I will do it free of charge. The reason why is because I want to record more videos, and I want to use that opportunity to record a video making a detail for somebody or a shop drawing for somebody and use it as content for a YouTube video. So let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to work with you. Anyways, have a good day.